Okay, base coating. Let's say this is a personal preference. Some people like to paint their miniature base coat with a paintbrush. And in that case, I would recommend a somewhat larger brush so that you can apply it on smoothly and without brush strokes. I myself like to put the base coat on with an airbrush. So we were going to paint using the blood red, which I've mixed up here a little bit. Pop this open a little here. I like this because it applies it to the surface much smoother. In all honesty, it actually uses less paint this way as well. Taking here a little airbrush medium. Putting a few drops in there. Mix it around really well. I like the airbrush medium, as you can see here, because it maintains the opacity of the paint. And then applying multiple thin layers to the miniature will ensure the proper coverage. If the air compressor kicks on here, I apologize. I just have to wait. But it's a side effect, unfortunately. Trying to get as few bubbles as possible because that'll kind of cause an issue when you're using it here. Alrighty. There we go. And as you can see here, I've got my little roach clip, whatever you want to call it, rubber band hanging onto it. That way I can spray this without too much problems. And then I will proceed to paint a lot of time until I get the desired thickness of the miniature. Or thickness of paint on the miniature, I apologize. I don't want to put it too thick at one time or it'll run. But I need to get proper coverage of the whole miniature and all the nice little crevices and cracks. Again, whether you use a brush or an airbrush, it's personal preference. I like the airbrush because it's quicker. You can see I'm already pretty well covered most of the miniature here. Again, I do not assemble my miniatures completely, as you can see, because it's much easier to get into the cracks and crevices. It is trying to work my way behind or around or under or through a part that's in the way. And it appears that I'm going to have to make a little more. Not quite enough. And a lovely air compressor kicked on there. Sure, it was really loud, and I apologize for that, but about as quiet as I can get it. Let's see. A couple spots here. All right. Getting off the screen there. All right, sorry about that. Okay. All right. I believe that nicely covers it. Go ahead and use up the remaining paint in the cup. Making sure I got some proper coverage. Here we go.